Raise your hand if you ever experienced buyer's remorse, because I'm guilty. Especially as we get older, we realized all the money we have spent over the years on useless things. I wish I knew this when I was in my 20s, in my 30s. Sometimes we buy things and it seems a good idea at the time. But when we bring it home, we use it a couple of times and we start to kind of regret our decision. So today I want to share with you 15 things that I always regret buying or spending money on. And my hope with this video is that it can help you in some way to also avoid making the same purchasing mistakes. So number one on the list is high heels. I used to work in an office from the age of 24 around the mid-30s, and by that time I wore high heels all the time. I put on my high heels in the morning and I managed to get with them all day long with no issues. That's why later I thought high heels were just fine for me, and I ended up buying some more pairs that I never wore. Because since then I don't stand high heels anymore. Basically, I regretted all my purchases. I've always loved the look of heels. They're elegant, I think they are really beautiful, but obviously extremely uncomfortable to wear. So now all my new additions are always a low heel or a mid heel, and I'm so happy that right now we do have all these options. Next regret, clothes that are too tight. We all have weight fluctuations. Some days we are more swollen, and if we buy our clothes too tight, we will be struggling to wear them on a regular basis and they will not look right on our body. Always buy the right size, and the tip that I always use is when buying for bottoms, so skirts or trousers, you have to be able to place one or two fingers between the waistline of your bottoms and your body. This is the space that is needed so that you can easily tuck any top you want on your bottoms, and also this way the skirt or the trousers will fall better on your waistline and it will be much more flattering. This gap that you are leaving will make your pieces more adaptable for those days that we are swollen, put on some weight after Christmas, for instance. We all have weight fluctuations and our garments need to adapt to these situations. So no more clothes that don't fit right on our bodies. And this leads us to regret number 3. Stop buying clothes that don't fit our lifestyle. We are constantly bombed with perfect lives, perfect vacations, dream lives that are shown every day on every social media platform, and most of the time they aren't even real. These beautiful pictures only show what they want us to see. Stop buying clothes that don't fit your real lifestyle and buy only garments that you will actually wear and that belong to your realistic life. If we don't stop buying those things, we end up with a wardrobe full of clothing and nothing to wear, because the pieces that are in our wardrobes don't fit our realistic life. Marketing strategies are meant to make us feel that way, because these will lead us to buy certain items on the expectation of getting to have that perfect dream life. And also it acts like some kind of reward to ourselves. Another regret that I made, and especially in my 20s, was buying heavy earrings. No more heavy earrings. They are not comfortable. They pull my ears too much. As we age, we all know that our earlobes start to fall, to drop, and heavy earrings will exacerbate this effect, and it's not flattering. Usually after 30 minutes of wearing these kind of earrings, I need to take them out and opt only for lightweight earrings, because life is too short to wear painful earrings. Another regret is one size fits all. What? There is no such thing as one size fits all. Stores like Brandy Melville, 99% of their clothes are one size fits all. And this is never a good fit. We all know that even when brands have different sizes and chart tables, it's a struggle to know exactly the best size for us. Besides, this is not size inclusive at all. One size fits all, maybe and hardly fit a large European 40, US 8. I have my doubts. What about those women that need larger sizes? It can't be. No, definitely not acceptable. Let's now change a little bit the theme, and I'm going to talk about gadgets, especially kitchen appliances. When we see some new gadget in a store, we feel excited. All the benefits it will bring into our daily life, how everything will be much more easier from now on with this new gadget. So we buy it, we bring it home, and at the beginning we use it almost every day. But what happens next? We feel tired of it. We realize that in the end it adds more work to our daily routine because after using it we need to clean it, and this usually requires more work than clean a regular pan, right? I don't know if this has already happened to you. I ended up not wanting to use it anymore. Plus, our homes end up full of non-used gadgets and our money goes down the drain. Let's get back to fashion, to another regret, that is buying the same garment in several colors. Wait, let me just make a disclaimer, as I really think that there are some good exceptions. For instance, in my case, basic knitwear, basic knitted sweaters that I wear all the time, that are always on rotation, that I can't style with any other piece in my wardrobe. I want to have those knits in several colors that will increase my variety and my styling options. What I mean by not buying the same garment in several colors is much more to do with special items, and those special pieces that at the beginning we buy, we love it so much, we fell in love, we wear it a lot, we think we need more than one in several different colors. Wrong, as we end up not wearing the new additions, the new colors, as we wear the first one. Next is poor quality fast fashion clothing. And this is me again talking to myself in my 20s. When I got my first job, I started to buy randomly. I bought what grabbed my attention. I didn't care about fabric composition, despite knowing all about fabrics because I studied fashion. Of course, we cannot generalize and say there is nothing good in fast fashion stores. There are some gems, but hardly to find. Many times these pieces are poorly made out of synthetic fibers. Also, these pieces are made in places with unethical practices. They don't respect human rights. So many problems and issues that fast fashion brands have. All over the years, I bought my white shirts from Zara. All these shirts, after one or two washes, ended up looking very cheap, a wrinkled fabric, poor quality. I don't know for sure, but I might have bought more than a dozen all over the years. Until about 3 years ago that I bought two white shirts from Cezanne, one more fitted and one more oversized, and I've been wearing them on repeat, even as cover up for the beach. These shirts have also been in contact with salt water, and after all these years washing them endless times, they still look like new. So they worth indeed the investment. And in the end, investing in more expensive pieces of higher quality, I saved money. Now I have two white shirts in my closet that I can wear for many years to come. Cheap jewelry and costume jewelry. This is me talking to myself in my 20s. When I bought a lot of poor quality jewelry. These pieces are a one-time wear. They discolored and tarnished immediately after one or two wears. so they just get ugly, they smell badly like a metal smell, and frequently they can even cause skin allergies. What to do instead? There are beautiful quality jewelry that lasts many years if you take good care of them. Gold-plated dainty pieces with anti-allergic materials that you can wear on repeat and that will always look beautiful with no discoloration or tarnish. Another regret is dry clean only, specifically tops, because we all know that wool coats, wool trousers are made in special fabrics, they are lined and we cannot wash it, otherwise they will be ruined. But these items usually only require to be dry cleaned at the end of a season. So I'm talking specifically about shirts and other tops that are in direct contact with our skin and thus requiring constant washes. Even if we have the effort to bring it to the dry cleaner every week, this garment doesn't get the fresh, clean scent of a water washed piece. So for me, these are no buys. We are now be talking about subscriptions and monthly fees. Gym monthly fees are one of the most common mistakes people make, especially at the beginning of a new year. You make this resolution to go to the gym and start exercising. At first, we all go on a regular basis, but eventually after 1 or 2 months, we stop going, but usually we are still paying for that monthly fee. I stopped by gym fees a couple of years ago. I rather prefer to do my runs outside. Nowadays, if we pay really attention, we have subscriptions for everything. Amazon Prime, Netflix, Apple Music, Spotify, the list is endless. Honestly, we don't even have the time to catch up on everything. It's impossible. Unless it is a good value for money, that is convenient for you and that you are getting some profit from it, so you are really enjoying it and profiting from that subscription, try to end up all the other ones that you have and you will be saving so much money. One thing that I regret is uncomfortable items. I'm talking about harsh materials when, for instance, shoes have very sturdy leather, not comfortable, give us blisters, fabrics that are very itchy, scratchy, need to wear, not comfortable fabrics, no more. One thing that I pay special attention now is if a piece of clothing or a pair of shoes or boots isn't comfortable when you are trying it at home just for a couple of minutes, you will not want to wear it in the future. These are in some way connected to the next regret. Stop buying things that are not a heck yes. If it's a maybe, due not only to comfort reasons, but also for any other reason. Maybe you don't like the color. Maybe the fit is not flattering on your body. Maybe it's too long, it's too short. If it's a maybe if you are thinking, I might be styling it with this or that, it might be working. No, don't keep it. Return it, don't keep it and save your money. Discount stores or cheap quality brands. It's very, very unlikely that you find something good quality in these kind of stores. The rule is they won't last, they are badly made with bad quality materials, sometimes even harmful materials. And here there's no science rocket. If it is too cheap, it is usually poor quality and it will disappoint for sure. Also, be careful of some toxic ingredients, harmful chemicals that are really, really bad for our health. I can give you just an example. Usually, some industry uses lead in the glass, and lead is harmful for our health. If you buy a jar to put on some flowers, there's no issues, no problem. But if you're buying some glass cups in which you are drinking your water, your coffee, any drink you want, this lead will end up in your organism and it's really, really harmful for your health. This is just an example. There are many more examples. So I don't buy from brands like Temu, Shein, not only for the poor quality of their things, but also for their unethical work practices. Unfortunately, this is the case with so many stores like that. My regret number 15, buying too many makeup products. And what I mean by that is people usually forget that makeup products have expiration dates. Yes, usually it is between 12, 18, maximum 24 months after opening. So, when I watch people on YouTube with huge makeup collections, I really think there's no time. We have only one face to wear all those products in due time. Don't buy 6, 7 eyeshadow palettes. Even one entire palette, just one, have so many shades in it that we cannot run out of the shades in the due date. So it will expire with the risk of having skin rashes, allergies, red eyes, because expired products are not good for our health. So avoid buying excessive products. Buy only when you know the product you are using is almost ending. Okay, in the end, what I think all these 15 things have in common is just getting to know ourselves well and being realistic. Never forget that marketing strategies are always around us, making us feel that we need to buy things in order to feel better. I would love to know from you, what is the last thing that you purchase that is a regret? I would love to hear your life experiences in the comments. Please share with all of us. Let's share our life experiences here to learn from each other. It's just amazing. And if you like my videos and you want more of them, feel free to also subscribe to my channel. It's free. You are also supporting my work as a content creator. So it's a win-win. Thank you so much for still being here and sticking around until the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye!